Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Quarter Life Creative. My name is Gretchen, and today we're going to be talking about being a creator or being a consumer. Now, I think this is a game changer topic for me when I decided to look at my life and see when I was being a creator and when I was being a consumer. And I think so often we get trapped and stuck and overindulged in being a consumer. And there's nothing wrong with consuming a lot of these things. I mean, I come home from a long day of work and I sit on the couch and watch Netflix all night until I fall asleep, and that's completely fine. And I think it's a great way to kind of unload on your day and kind of de-stress. But because we use it as a tool to give us some relief of our everyday hardworking jobs that we go to every day, I think um, what we end up doing is we end up overdoing it. And we end up not putting any emphasis on creating. Because what's nice about being a consumer and consuming these things is that it makes you feel so good. It makes you feel amazing. It gives you relief. And it's also a very passive activity. You're not really doing anything. You're just kind of observing. And it's very easy to do. And it's very easy to overindulge. So when I examined my life and I saw that, man, I overdo the consuming a lot. It kind of scared me because I never wanted to be someone who didn't really do anything in their lives. I'm a very ambitious person, so when I was kind of faced with the reality of, you don't really do anything with your life. You kind of just sit and watch TV and read books and everything, and it may feel great at the moment, but you're not really doing anything to make a difference in your life or make an impact on other people's lives or in the world, which is something that I really want to do in my lifetime. And when I was able to see it that way, I was kind of like, okay, I need to stop watching Netflix, I need to stop reading books and everything. And the thing is, when you start to become a creator, things get a lot more hard and more difficult for you. I noticed that I started to really procrastinate and just be, I was really stressed and anxious about a lot of things and editing and writing all the stuff and deadlines that I've imposed on myself. But I realized that that is part of the creative process. And that's what makes creating so wonderful and so fun, because of the hard stuff, because of all the things we have to overcome in order to get to the place that we want to be at. All the things that test us and strengthen us and make us better people and have better work ethics. I think is just wonderful to go through and to see who you were before a project started and who you are now and all the knowledge and wisdom you've gained from that. And I think it's amazing the lessons that you can learn from just deciding to create something and just deciding to spend more time creating. And if we look at all the major influencers of our time, like Walt Disney, who created all of my favorite childhood movies, I I feel so inspired that this man decided to do something in the world and decided to create things and go through the hard work and pushed himself, even though I'm sure there were times where he didn't believe in it or he felt doubtful of himself and his own abilities to create. He kept pushing and he kept working at it, and he created a massive empire that has changed everyone's lives, and everyone has seen all those Disney movies, and there's Disney Channel and now all these like Disney Pixar movies and everything, and none of that would have been even a possibility if he hadn't gotten the strength within himself to continue to create and to push past the doubt and the frustration that the creative process can present to people. So I hope this kind of gets you started to thinking about what you want to do with your life, if you want to be the consumer or if you want to be the creator. And it's not about being one or the other, even though I just presented to you in that way. It's about balancing the two in a healthy way, so you're not overdoing it with the consuming, and that you are spending a large part of your time creating. Because I think that's the beauty of life. That's something that is wonderful to do. It's creating. It's kind of like, I know this is kind of going off topic, but it's kind of like having children too. I don't have kids myself, but I work at a hospital and I work closely with postpartum women, and it's life-changing to give birth to a child. And even though that might seem a little intense to some people, that's very much like giving birth to a project. And there's just so much that you can learn and that you can experience. And once you give birth to a child, you go from your life being someone who doesn't have kids to someone who is a mom or a dad. And now there's some person that you're responsible for, and your life changes in an instant once that kid is born. And this might not make any sense, but I want to share with you the wonder and the beauty of creating stuff that will matter to the world. And I hope you guys can take some of this information and think about your life and how you want to spend your life differently. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and check out quarterlifecreative.com if you want to hire me as your personal success coach, because your success is always my success. Take care, guys.